Here's Chicago. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Tell you what, the way they shot the ball in that game, Kevin, it looked like a shoot-around out there.
It sure did, and all the more impressive because they did it on the road. You're not supposed to be able to get that hot in an opponent's building.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for Detroit, on the wings, KCP and Josh Smith. Monroe and Drummond there inside. And it's Jennings in at the 1 spot. Monroe's shot is good. Here's Rose. Pass to Butler. Here is House, covered by Smith, and the shot is good.
Yeah, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Chicago on defense. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Detroit's head coach and I got a chance to talk for a bit. One player he doesn't want to overlook is Pau Gasol. He said Pau has that hook shot that is nearly impossible to guard, and that most of their defense on Pau will be centered around denying him the ball and forcing him to catch it away from the basket. We'll see if they can execute that plan, guys.
Thank you, Doris.
And the layup just gift-wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket.
Jennings kicks to Smith, pulls it from the elbow. Second chance shot, and there's the nice layup by Drummond.
And they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've drained.
Goes off the pick from House. Jennings against Rose. Butler on the wing. Now here's Noah. He's covered closely. Lays it up and banks it in. Noah's got his first points of the game.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
Now here's Jennings. He had 16 points in the win against New York. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. 6 points for Greg Monroe. Bulls trail by 4. Goes off the pick from House. They set the pick. Rose attacking. Rebound by Monroe.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Now here's Jennings. Monroe with a screen on Rose. Jennings dishes to Monroe. Jennings passes to Monroe. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. 8 points for Greg Monroe.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Bulls shooting their first free throws of this game.
Well, they were very pleased with their free throw numbers a year ago. They knocked down about 79% from the stripe as a team.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team. Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Jennings kicks to Smith. Can't hit. Solid defense right there from House. Noah dishes to Rose. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. House the pass to Rose. 6 on the shot clock. And he nails it. The three-pointer falls from House. House has got 7 points.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And here is Drummond. The feed to Monroe. That's tipped. Outside Jennings. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Nice shot by Smith.
Hasn't been able to get it going offensively. It's been a slow start for him.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new player. Checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Pau Gasol. Tony Snell's checked in for Butler. And it's Heinrich in for Rose. And then for Detroit, Bailey's checked in for Monroe. And it's Green in for Josh Smith. That ties the game. That's 10 points for Champ. With that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pile.
Now, here is Bell. And he just worked New York in that last game. 1:06 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's House. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. Andre Drummond, 4th.
I think he cares more about shot blocking than any other element of his game, guys. Takes so much pride in it. That's why he was where he was on that list.
That one is no good.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Champ. He already has 11 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
Well, it's no secret. I mean, the more points he can come up with from out there, the better off they'll be offensively with their spacing.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. House has got 13 points.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. I mean, just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Now here's Jennings. The drive by Green. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Here is House. It's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Back to Heinrich. Pass to House. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And so House nails both of them.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
It's Jennings with the drive, and that one's good. Jennings has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
Oh, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Bulls out front. They finish off the first quarter with a massive 16-6 run. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
It's a Halloween broadcast of the NBA. The Chicago Bulls hit the road to do battle with the Minnesota Timberwolves. This weekend, NBA action.
Second quarter just getting set to start. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for them early on.
And I like their aggressiveness too tonight because they're getting penetration and that's allowing them to get some easy hoops.
On the court for the Pistons, Bell is out there with Smith. Then there's Gerald Green. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Monroe in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Heinrich outside. House kicks to Snell. Out to the wing. McDermott dishes to House. 6 to shoot. Throws it up high. Looking for Gibson. He gets it there. The three-pointer no good. So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against New York. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Hey guys, Champ in their last game against the Knicks was just a man on a mission. He had 46 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance, Clark.
It clearly was one of those games that when we look back on his career, this game will be right there among the best ever that he's played.
Well, he was in the zone from the outset. It was just one of those games where he was feeling it. Everything was going his way. And he attacked, and that's what I like. Once he knew it was his night, he just attacked relentlessly.
Heinrich kicks to Snell. From the wing, and that's good off the glass that time. And the Bulls lead by 2.
He shouldn't be afraid to take that shot more often. He's solid from there.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Monroe. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Into Smith. McDermott with a steal. Heinrich against Monroe. Heinrich passes to Snell. McDermott kicks to House. Doubled by Smith. Feeds it to McDermott. It's stolen by Smith. Oh, and here comes Smith. All alone. Throws. Down the breakaway jam.
And you can see the importance of that steal. I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, that's big. I mean, you negate a basket at one end, score at the other. Now is when the momentum can really shift.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Gibson. Saul comes in for Champ. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And for Chicago, Champ comes in for McDermott. And then for Detroit, Andre Drummond comes in for Josh Smith. And it's Jennings in for Green. Pistons trailed by 3. 1:03 left to play here in the second quarter. Caldwell Pope dishes to Jennings. Shot clock at 6. Monroe sets a screen for Jennings. Rebound by the Bulls. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team.
And predictably, they came out on top in the season series last year. We'll see if it's any different this time around.
They get it back.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
Passes it to Bell. Outside Jennings. And he banks in the layup. Jennings has got 8 points. Rose passes to House. Outside Butler. And that one hits back iron.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Gets it off. No luck. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Bulls lead by 1. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. When I don't try to force it on offense, good things happen. That's why I've had success here early.